Hey everybody, welcome back to the van. Well, 2022 was an interesting year for trying to get videos done for here in the van. Hoping 2023 is going to be a bit better. Let me explain what's been happening. My studio was actually quite busy last year, which was a really good thing. The weather didn't really cooperate for doing the videos that I wanted to do. Every time I got out in the van, it was ridiculously windy. It was just ridiculously hot. And then fall hit, and it was an amazing fall. Absolutely fantastic here in southern Alberta. Unfortunately, September the 1st, I started having some issues with my joints and never had that before. And for the next 3 months, I was pretty much bedridden. After I recovered from that, middle of, I would say, December, things got a bit more under control. The studio was really busy, and then come Boxing Day, I got sick with, yeah, you've guessed it. And I'm a guy who wears a mask all the time because of my health conditions. And so I was knocked out for the weekend between Christmas and New Year's. But I'm back here in the van, hopefully to do some more videos, hopefully to get out a bit more. I'm actually driving the van this week because my wife got rear-ended in her car. So she's driving my Subaru and I'm driving the van. So this has actually brought up a couple of good things that has happened in the last year. The biggest thing was switching over to a 100% snow tire on the van. Because of the way that I drive my van, I mainly use it in the off-season anyways. I don't like hot summer days to get out. I like the cool spring, the cool fall. I like the winter. And I put snow tires on it, and wow, does it handle really well in the snow. Now, not as good as my Subaru all-wheel drive with winter tires on it, but with the winter tires on this one, it has been doing really well. And in southern Alberta right now, we have a ton of ice on the roads, and I mean a ton. And from going with the KO2s to the winter tires that I got on it now, it has handled so well. So I'm really happy with that. But in this video, I want to talk about something that I noticed being laid up for so long. I've watched a lot of videos, read a lot of blogs, and a lot of different things about van life or vehicle living. And one of the big things that I have seen, probably, I would say 75% of the videos, 75% of the reading that I've done is about people quitting the van life / vehicle life lifestyle. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm happy they are. I really am, because a lot of the people who are quitting are in it for the, well, for the money, for the Instagram, for the YouTube, for whatever they can get out of it. So I'm not really sad to see them go, but 99% of them are leaving because, well, not only is it wintertime, not only is it cold, but they are losing a lot of their sponsorships. They're losing a lot of the cheap lifestyle with the price of gas being so much higher. They're losing a lot of the ability to get out there because now interest rates are going up, and if they've had loans, their rates are starting to increase, and they're getting in trouble. And I see a lot of people who are slamming van life, vehicle living of all sorts because of all these different reasons. But a lot of them is just pretty much they're throwing temper tantrums and they're just leaving it. Some are leaving it because they've outgrown it. And I've seen a lot of people online who have been involved in different stages of vehicle living, from living in an SUV to living in a trailer or a van, or living in an ambulance or living in a bus, that have switched, that have changed, and they've outgrown it. They've decided that they just can't keep living in this way because, well, there's just not a lot of things that they can do that they haven't already done. And I understand that. I really do. I don't use my van all the time. I have an SUV. I have a house. I have a studio. I would not be able to stay in my van all the time, 365 days a year, and not do anything. Just sit in the van. It would drive me insane. And so many of these people, that's all they're doing is they get up in the morning, they videotape themselves doing van stuff, and then at the end of the day, they upload their video, and that's it. That would drive me up the wall. And so many of the people out there that are trying to promote this lifestyle are lying to you when they say, oh, it's so fulfilling, oh, it's this, because they've either got other stuff on the go that they're not telling you about, or they're doing other stuff that they don't tell you about, and they're just lying to you about it. So please, people, understand, I have nothing against living in a vehicle, living in a van, exploring, doing all of this stuff, but please understand, It's not what a lot of these people are advertising, and I've seen it so often. So please, if you're into it, if you want to get into it, great, go for it. But understand, a lot of the big names out there, they're only big names because they're making the money out of it. If they weren't making money out of it, they wouldn't be involved with it. I do it because I love the lifestyle. I love having a van. I love having my office with me. I love my truck camper. I love all of my Class C. I loved all of that. It all had purposes. But if your whole purpose in life is a vehicle and living in a vehicle, you're going to be really disappointed really fast. And you're going to find out that a lot of people out there, they're just lying to you. They're just stringing you along. So please understand that. Do it if you want to. Enjoy what you can, but understand that it is what it is. It's like everything. It's not 100% fun. It's not 100% this. It's not 100% that. So I'm going to get out there. I'm actually going to go out for a hike today. It's quite nice here in southern Alberta. It's right now, it's 5 degrees Celsius, which I think that's about 35, 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't quote me on the exact thing. And it's not windy. It's quite nice. And so I'm going to enjoy what I can enjoy. So get out there and enjoy the great outdoors. And then we'll talk to you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.